10 steps to a happy retirement. Only 10? These are the 10 best that I found. Here we go. Number 1, share your unique gifts with other people. Now, that could be a bunch of things, right? What are you good at? What do you think you're good at? What do other people tell you you're good at? Share that. Give other people, things that they can think of from you, coming from you. For me, I used to be a drafting instructor when I was in my mid-20s. Seems like my students liked what I did. So I figured, okay, maybe I could start a YouTube channel. I was good at relaying information before. Hope you guys like it. I'm having a great time. It's making me happy because it's a unique gift that I have. What's your unique gift that makes you happy when you can share it with other people? And if it gives them value, hey, that should make you happy, right? Look at this. I'm trying to take advantage of the golden light. Does it work? Does it hide all my flaws? Who knows? Number 2, don't obsess on your nest egg, especially for those of us on moderate retirement income. And if any of you are watching me for the first time, my name is Duane. This channel is all about retiring on moderate income. If you think you might enjoy that, find some steps on how to deal with that, think about subscribing and like the video if you like it as well. If you have a moderate nest egg, don't obsess on that. What I mean is, don't be checking it, well, obviously daily. Don't even be checking it weekly if you can help yourself. Cut it down to like once a month. If you've already got on track what you're going to do in retirement, what your steps are, what your goals are, if you've got that down and you're confident on that, you don't need to check your nest egg all the time, right? All it can do is you'll be obsessing about the ups and downs. When I first retired, I did that a lot. I learned my lesson, okay? Don't obsess on your nest egg. Number 3, enjoy the simple things in life. What's a simple thing? Taking a walk when it's like low 80s with a nice cool breeze. Where I live, out in the mountains, high desert, that's one of my favorite times of day. Right after the sun goes down, you can go out for a walk among nature. It's simple, right? It's a simple thing to do. It gives me a lot of pleasure. What are some other things? Do you enjoy gardening? That's a simple thing. Doesn't have to be all these huge things huge, as my viewers know I like to say, like an expensive vacation or something. Just look at those simple things that you can enjoy in life and get your pleasure out of that. It's so easy when you break it down to just the basic parts of life that you enjoy. Keep it simple, stupid. Keep it simple. Number 4. Now, this is a Japanese word that I've just found out about recently. It is called ikigai. I-K-I-G-A-I. What that means in Japanese is find your reason for being. Isn't that great? I mean, just simplified down to one word, ikigai. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Find your reason for being. You've been so busy over your working career, maybe you didn't stop and figure out what is it that gives you the most joy out of life. You got a lot of time in retirement to figure that out. Find your reason for being. And then swerve over into that lane and go fast in it. That's what it is. Find out what you like doing. What's your reason for being? What gives you the utmost joy? And swerve into that lane and stay there. Number 5, don't dwell on past regrets if you can't fix them. Now, there are a lot of regrets, a lot of things you wish you could have done better, before you retired, and you might be able to make amends for those. If you can, great. Lean into it. Do everything you can. I know there are some that I'm working on now and some that I've already, I think, fixed. But if there are regrets that you have no control over now, say the person has deceased, anything, say you can't get in contact with them, whatever it is, if you have no control over it, let it go. There's no good to be ruminating on those past regrets that you can't do anything about now. But if you can, Lean into it. Do anything and everything you can to remedy that. Number 6, take every opportunity you can to help others. If you think about it in a selfish way, what does it do when you help others? It takes your mind off yourself. Any issues you may have with yourself, any feelings of inadequacy with yourself. When you're helping others, you can't help but put your attention on them, right? And on top of that, it's just, wouldn't you want to, most people feel like they'd like to help others if they have the time. When you're working, you might not have had all that time, right? Now, in retirement, you've got tons of time. Let me go back into the golden light. Ooh, so shiny, but look at those creases, those retirement creases. Ooh, he's so old. Yeah, help others, guys. If anything, the lowest common denominator, it'll take your mind off your own problems. And other people might get some good out of it. There you go. Number 7. Again, on a retirement channel dealing with moderate income, live within your means. Do not compare yourself to others. As I've said numerous times in my videos, if you're retired on moderate income, live within your means. Get used to that, okay? That might mean, in my case, when I was working, I would go to Starbucks every single day. Every single day, $5-6 a pop. I don't do that anymore because I'm retired. I try and live within my means. So I have cut out Starbucks as a daily thing that I do. I'll still go, but every once in a while, you know? Live within your means. Figure out other things that you can get rid of to fit within your moderate budget. If you live within your means and you get accustomed to living within your means, things will become much easier. You will be happier doing that. Don't compare yourself to others. You retired with a specific nest egg, that's what you got. Now, you can always earn additional income in retirement. This is the new retirement after all, which I've said before in videos. Nothing wrong with earning some side hustles or, part-time jobs, whatever. Look at me with YouTube. Hey, I'm just increasing my peace of mind. But just learn to live within your means. You'll be much happier. Number 8. Now, a lot of people don't really need this. Myself is one. I've never been a big one on routines. So, that's fine. I can just kind of sit around and kind of do this or do that. But if you're one of those people that really do crave routine in your life, which everyone usually had when they're working, right? You had a certain schedule. Create a routine for yourself in retirement. Say, okay, I'm going to get up every morning at 7 o'clock. Make my coffee. I'm going to do this. I'm going to whatever it is, accomplish 3 things by 10 a.m. Then from 10 to 12, I can do this. From 12 to 2, I can do this. If you need that, there is nothing wrong with creating a routine for your retirement. Nothing wrong at all. If that'll make you happier, if you don't feel so unmoored by having no routine, then make one for yourself. If it works, do it. Number 9, and this is something that I didn't really know about until about 15 years ago, mindful meditation. It really helped me out in a very stressful time in my life about 15 years ago with a job that I was going through that, it was pretty bad as far as stress goes. Mindful meditation. It would probably take a whole video to describe exactly what that is, but basically you're meditating, okay? It's nothing complicated. Look it up on the internet. Pull it up, mindful meditation. A lot of it is listening to relaxing music, clearing your mind, having certain things you think about, and that's it. After 5-10 minutes of that, I came out feeling so much better when I was going through a very stressful situation at work. Mindful meditation, look it up. You can do it through videos on YouTube, which I did. You don't need a therapist there to walk you through it, okay? It really helped me. Maybe it'll help you. And number 10, maybe this should have been number 1. Make new friends. You're in retirement, especially if you've moved away to someplace else. Look up new friends. Go to groups. Your neighbors. Become more involved with your neighbors, whatever. Even if you're living in the same place you've done for 30 years, you might have been too busy to know a lot of your neighbors. Make new friends. that can only increase your happiness, right? Well, if you meet the right people. But yeah, make new friends, guys. Reach out in retirement. You got to do that if you want to remain happy. Don't become just a recluse that's sitting in your house all day long, okay? Drinking that Ripple. Woo, Ripple. All right, guys, there you go. My 10 steps for being happy in retirement. Hope you enjoyed it. And just remember, as always, in the beautiful glow, right before sunset, we got this.